Hey everyone, Charting Man Dan from ChartGuys.com. You know, behind every single video that we put out every single day, there's a wonderful community of traders that we want to invite you to be a part of. Try the free 7-day trial and gain access to our live market broadcasts every morning and afternoon, interact with hundreds of like-minded traders, or take part in one of our dedicated chat rooms, each led by an analyst that's there to answer your questions in real time. Our trial is risk-free with absolutely no commitment or credit card required to experience the TCG community. For those looking for a head start in technical analysis, check out our entries and exits course in the link below in the description. Get up to speed with the fundamentals of TCG technical analysis and experience over 5 hours of great community-driven trading education. Checking in on YELP GWPH PCLN NVDA TSLA daily weekly time frame. YELP bulls, nice follow through to the upside. Certainly the market strength the past 2 days is helping. It's now a much more clear break over resistance of 34.14. We have our double bottom and a break of the lower high pattern. So we got a consistent higher low and higher high pattern as well every day for the past 6 days. So keep an eye out for that pattern breaking, either the inability to break the previous day's high or a break of the low of the previous day. And we will be looking for that normal healthy consolidation. Granted, I've been looking for normal healthy consolidation for the past couple of days. And of course, the market strength, like I said, helping these bulls. But these past 2 candlesticks, not really giving confidence to the bulls that we were going to see continuation. In the end, we did see continuation, and had I not gotten in on this double bottom, which I didn't, and I don't have a position in YELP, but I would have missed out on this trade, and that's because I didn't get the setup that I wanted here with these candlesticks showing strength at the upper Bollinger Band resistance. We were seeing weakness at the upper Bollinger Band resistance. So this is the kind of move where I'm not going to look at it and say, oh man, I should have got in, because it wasn't the setup that I like, and it wasn't the kind of odds that I wanted in my favor in terms of making a bullish entry. So I'm perfectly fine saying, well, missed that one, put it away in the library of my mind in terms of historical examples of what ended up playing out, but perfectly fine missing it, move on to the next trade. And if we do get this consolidation that I'm looking for and bounce off the 50-day moving average at the middle Bollinger Band and do establish a higher low, then I will be interested in getting a position and be looking for continuation of this reversal, because the weekly time frame is trying to get over these exponential resistances and confirm this bullish reversal candlestick. And we need a little bit more upside this week for it to be a convincing confirmation. So we'll have to see how it continues to play out. And again, it's really an upper wick again today. None of these candlesticks are saying, oh man, the trend's changed and we're going to see some big gains here. But it's just slow and steady, higher lows and higher highs. GWPH rejecting from the daily middle Bollinger Band. I keep saying we need that daily middle Bollinger Band as support in order to be paying attention to the bulls. It's still resistance. We have support at 113.61, 114. Need to turn that middle Bollinger Band into support. On the verge of a bullish MACD cross, so the biotech sector has been on fire, and the fact that GWPH has not seen any of that benefit, definitely a bummer for the bulls, but still watching that middle Bollinger Band. The weekly chart trying to form a bullish reversal candlestick, exponential resistance, and 20-period resistance to be watching on this weekly chart. So patiently waiting for the bulls to prove some strength to us, and they have not done so yet. PCLN opened at the all-time high and then saw profit taking. We have a very, very clear key support. And the low of the day, 1795.31. The low of consolidation from yesterday afternoon was 1795.32. So we broke that level by 1 penny, but obviously that's a double low on an $1,800 stock. And that is the level to be watching. If we lose that level, we will be looking at normal healthy consolidation. If that continues to hold, the bulls will remain strong. We do have the upper Bollinger Band as resistance now. So it is all about the low of today for me and a break at that level, and we can expect some pullback. There is a gap down at 1766. I do not expect to drop down and fill that gap in the near term, but again, if we do get that break of 1795.31, we should see at least a decent amount of downside action, enough to get a trade out of. Weekly time frame, bull flag, continuation, new all-time high, extremely strong weekly, and there is no red flag for the bulls long term. NVDA, continuation to the upside, negating the bearish reversal doji, and the correlation between the S&P 500 and NVDA is pretty strong here, and we can see it down on the 5-minute time frames, and certainly seeing the bulls helped out by the S&P 500 today. So nice continuation. We're now filling the gap. The gap fills at 107.42. That's a target as well, and the same pattern here with higher lows and higher highs to be watching, and that has been, or at least higher highs over the past 7 days. So if we cannot break 105.33, that will be an indication of a potential pullback, but if we do break 105.33, that pattern will keep in favor of the bulls. We're watching the hourly 20 period. I highlighted that yesterday, and we bounced off of that the first candlestick today. It looked like we were going to lose that level. Then SPY broke out, and then NVDA followed and bounced right off its hourly 20 period support to start the day. So we are still watching that short-term support, and we'll see if the bulls can continue to hold it. We do have a lower high pattern underway, but a double base of support in the low to mid $95 range. So have to break 110 on the dot to break the lower high weekly pattern. And last, we got Tesla, extremely strong close, blue sky breakout, all-time highs, increasing bull volume. Look at that momentum. You cannot have a stronger momentum close. Well, you could if you close at the absolute high of the day, but you know what I mean. Blue sky breakout. Bulls are looking for more tomorrow. We got 315 and 320 as our next psychological resistances. Building these higher lows, bulls have maintained full control, and our new base of support is down at 306, 306.02, 305.86. Let's see how much upside the bulls can get into tomorrow. Weekly time frame. Inside bar last week broke at 309.15, and now we're seeing the continuation to the upside. Really strong Tesla. It was a bit of a laggard for the bulls today, and they caught up in a big way and finished strong. So watching Tesla for continuation, blue sky breakout tomorrow. I appreciate you watching, and we'll check back in tomorrow. See you then.